going on, guys? Here we are, episode 3, RM80. So in this episode, I'm going to, now that I got all of my stator cover and all my parts in for the engine, we're going to get this bad boy all done up. I picked up this ultrasonic cleaner from the fine establishment known as Harbor Freight, and we're going to toss this carburetor in it. So we're going to yank it apart. We're going to try it out in that thing right there. So we're going to start off pulling the carb off, and then we're going to get our stator cover put on, get our head put back on. We got some new rings, some O-ring gaskets here for it. Probably pour a little bit of assembly lube in there. Double check everything. Then yeah, then I'm going to give the engine a nice little clean, because it is just, get my camera to focus here, maybe. There it goes. As you can see, it's a little bit, it's a little dirty, so I just want to freshen it up. This isn't going to be a super long episode, but I feel like this will be an important video to get out here, so we're just going to get right into it. Alright, just getting this bowl off. There's some very nice, heavily varnished fuel in there. Smells wonderful. Just wanted to fill you guys in on that. Yeah. Pull out these jets and pretty much just take a few other things off, and then we're just going to toss it in there. I'm pretty sure I can put the choke and everything in there, but I might pull it off. I don't know. Kind of want everything clean, so we're just going to see what happens. Alright guys, we got our float, we got our jets out. Come on, see if this thing can focus on here real quick. Come on, there we go. You can kind of see it in the dart, a little bit of fluid right there. But yeah, this thing's pretty badly varnished. So I went ahead, filled up the handy dandy ultrasonic cleaner here with warm water, and then while I was at Harbor Freight, they just had this cleaning solution, so we're just going to try it out. Kind of just do it by the directions. It's like a quarter teaspoon. I'm just going to eyeball this and just pour a little bit of a spritz in there. We're going to put our stuff in there and try to see how it works. Kind of excited to see how this thing turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and get all those parts in there, and I'll show you guys the setup I'm going to do. So I put the carb in there, and then just kind of put all the small stuff in the bowl. Ended up leaving the float out. I'm just gonna spray it off with some carb cleaner, because I don't really know how much this will affect the plastic. I know you can use plastic in there, but this is like, I don't know, a float, so thin plastic. Everything else, like the fuel lines and the overflow lines, I'm not really worried about. If it ruins them, I can just replace them. But we're just going to throw a little bit of our cleaner in here real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I'm going to do for, well, try. This is all experimenting. I haven't used one of these before. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. Alright guys, we put our teaspoon, or I should say quarter teaspoon of our cleaner in there. I'm going to go ahead and power up here. So we got time. I'm going to just go for like a max, so I think at 30 minutes was the max on it. This is in Celsius, but the manual shows Fahrenheit, so I'm going to go for about 140. So 60 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to press our heating switch, so that'll heat up our little mixture in there up to 60. Not entirely sure if this will just turn off when it reaches that temperature and then just maintain it, but then we got our cleaner here, so we'll click this. And there she goes. You can hear her in operation, so just gonna let that run and then we'll get back over here. Alright guys, I've let our ultrasonic cleaner finish its first cycle. Just crack the lid open and just gander in there. Whew. Definitely looking a little dark in there. I'm gonna let this cool off because it's, you know, fairly warm, and then we're going to do a reveal. See how good it did. I might have to run it a second cycle, but you know, not a big deal. So we'll let it cool off for a second, and then I'll probably take it outside and we'll just pull all the parts off, set them on a towel, and see how they turned out. Alright, so we're gonna give it a reveal on how it turned out. So pop the lid off there, take our quarter turn valve, open it up, just let it drain, and we're gonna see how this stuff turned out for the first cycle. Yeah, I'm gonna let this drain out, and I'm gonna spray everything off with some carb cleaner, set it on the towel there, and I'll kind of show you guys how it turned out. I mean, you can visually see that everything's a little bit brighter in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray it all off and go give you guys a final look. Alright guys, I wiped everything down and it turned out pretty alright. I wasn't able to get everything, like all this staining off. It's kind of just stuck in there. I tried wiping it down with carb cleaner, scraping it. It's not going to affect anything, but you know, it turned out pretty alright. I mean, there's a little bit of dirt still in there, but not a big deal. All the jets and everything turned out good. The biggest thing, I don't know if it was like that before, but the fuel line ripped, so not a big deal. I got replacement, so we're going to go ahead and get back to the engine. Now that this is all good, we'll get it back together and get the engine going. Alright guys, got the carb all back together, so we're just going to set that off to the side. Actually turned out pretty nice. It's significantly cleaner. Not perfect, you know, it's a like almost 30-year-old carb now, so whatever. I like how it turned out. I think that was a good investment in the cleaner there, so we'll set this off to the side, get started on that. Alright guys, we're going to head and get the cylinder head back on, so got it right here. Got both of our new ring gaskets. I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this Lucas oil stuff along the edge of the cylinder just to get some lube in there. So alright guys, we got our head back on here, so I'm just going to put our stator cover back on, and then I'm going to mask the ports off, and we're just going to give her a clean. It should wrap up this video. I'm going to pull this coolant hose off as well. So I'm going to go and get our stator cover installed there. Really happy with how the carb turned out. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a lot nicer. But get that installed, and then we'll give her a nice cleaning. Alright guys, she's all installed. Almost forgot to put the sprocket and the case saver on there. So, but that freshens it up a little bit. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and plug up all of our open ports on it, and we're just gonna give her a little degrease and clean up, and probably finish up the video. Alright guys, got the engine out here. I kind of just taped up the ports on the engine. I picked up a can of this, so I'm going to go ahead and soak the engine down with it, let it sit for a little bit, soak in, and then we're going to, I just got some soapy water, and we're just going to scrub her down, and hopefully this turns out a little bit nicer than it already is, and cleans up nice. So I'm going to soak it, and then we'll start scrubbing. Alright guys, so I think the engine turned out fairly decent. There's some spots like that I couldn't really get off. That, I mean, the engine could go, if I like split the case and everything, could go in a parts washer, but we're not doing all that. We just scrubbed it down. I think for the most part it turned out alright. The carburetor came out great, but I mean, underneath of it, I mean, there's like some small spots I couldn't get the brake loose, but for the most part, I think the engine came out pretty good. I do have to, I'll try to get around the cylinder head here, but I wasn't really able to get that off. I don't know. It's like, it doesn't even feel like it's dirt. But everything else cleaned up fairly decent, so yeah, I'm thinking that's all we're gonna do for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed.